Hi friends, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do another impromptu pick a card, my favorite. So on this topic, we're going to be doing what does your person, the person that is on your mind, think about you right now, and where is this headed? Where's it going? If you're partnered, unpartnered, it doesn't make a difference, okay? So without further ado, this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's get started. Move these bad boys off camera. For those of you that chose pile number 1, welcome, welcome. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming, stopping by, and seeing what's going on. And if you're a repeat offender, you know I love you. So let's go ahead and pull some charms. Now, card number 1 right here, this is a lover's card. Now, this tells me that there's a choice to be made. Now, whether it's you making a choice between a lover and another, or simply making a choice between something old and something new, that sounds like a wedding. Maybe some of you guys are choosing, making a choice between like, being partnered and married with the same person or not, or perhaps some of you guys are even picking whether to stay in a marriage or a partnership or not, okay? It is up to you to kind of decide. So this is being at crossroads. You're definitely at crossroads, whatever the case may be. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of charms before we get started on this, and let's see what comes out for you. So for pile number 1, what do we have? I just got a jumper. Did I? I felt it. Okay. For pile number 1, what do we have for pile number 1? Let's find out. Okay. Literally, okay, you have divine protection. And then you have loyalty and speaking your truth and love. So I'm going to go ahead and move these little guys out of the way here. So the topic again could possibly be that you have a choice to make, and maybe you're thinking that, you know what, I feel secure, I feel, you know, content, love, there's just no juice, no fire, no excitement maybe. And this person is, the one on your mind, this person is loyal, perhaps even have a dog, have pets, or they are loyal to you and they express that and they love you. But for some reason, there is a choice to be made, which says that perhaps you feel like this connection is just okay. You're not super excited one way or another. So why are these cards and these charms on here for my beautiful pile number 1? Let's find out. Aries. Fierce, assertive, selfish, rebellious, daring, competitive, speed, leader, pioneer, stubborn, impulsive, and warrior. So perhaps you're in fact an Aries, or perhaps you are a fire sign. Either way, this is talking about needing a little bit more pizzazz, okay, a little bit more excitement, a little bit more of a vroom vroom going on, whether it's in the bedroom, whether it's in your dating life, whether it's in your intellectual, emotional arena, regardless. This is somebody that you maybe perhaps are very exciting, and you're looking a little bit for a mirror or a similar experience, okay? So you're needing something more is what this is telling us. Let's see about your partner, your significant other. Show me more about this other person. And pile number 1, please. The person in question. Oh, nice. Sagittarius. So lucky, freedom, exploration, traveling, risk taker, open-minded, optimistic, adventurous, outspoken, blunt, and perhaps even tactless. And how do these fit in? So I still feel like this person maybe takes a lot of gambles in their everyday life, maybe even financial and professional, but they don't seem to put a lot of the same fire in you. And I think that's perhaps what is lacking. It's like when the chase ensues, it's good, it's hot, it's heavy, we're going, going, going. Now, once they quote gotcha or getcha, whatever you want to say, There's a little bit less attention. There's just more of a loyalty vibe, a little bit more communicating. Maybe things are sweet. Maybe you get chocolates and flowers for your anniversary or for dates and things like that. I heard it. And you're, oh, here it is. Huh. And you're a little bit needing more, like, I don't know, firecrackers and sparklers and wanting to have lunch on top of, like, over the lake or something like that. You want something a little bit more enthusiastic. So that's what I'm seeing. Now, this one is a one that was like hidden. This one, actually, I heard it fall. I couldn't find it. And here we have, so to me that represents family tree, family roots. It also can mean something to do with like a wish. So perhaps you're just wanting, again, more excitement. You don't want things to be okay. It's good to feel secure, but you need excitement as well, okay? So what else do we have for pile number one? What if our pile number one voiced this to their partner, their person, significant other, or person of interest? How would that play out, please? Let's find out. Two of Wands, so they're a choice and choice, okay? So this is, again, all about choices. And I feel a little bit like this is almost saying to me, like, it's going to be a take it or leave it case. So I feel like insofar as like people can change, yes, they can change. Yes, this person can add a little bit more spice to your life if that were the case. But look at this zombie's confused. He's like, which way do I go, this or that? So that indicates that this person may need a lot more specifics, more direction, okay? They could provide you, for example, with like, okay, well, you want more spice. And they think, let me book a ticket to the Bahamas or wherever. And they're going to take you on a flight and then maybe take you gambling or go to Vegas or whatever the case may be. And yet you're looking for like a real spice, a real excitement to ignite your fire. Your fire in your love language is completely different from this other person. So even though you express it, they could still be confused and need perhaps a list. So if you really like this person, because I feel like they're good, they would be good for you. I would say that definitely the way to go is to go ahead and make a list. A mile long, okay, of things that you really love, enjoy, that you would love to be surprised with, and continue adding to that list for the duration of your relationship or any other relationship or your marriage, whatever the case may be. And that way, when your person wants to do something special for you, or they're confused or they're curious, it is available at their fingertips, okay? I think that's real important, that communication, because not everybody's going to have the creativity and the pizzazz and the fire that you need. And so why keep them guessing? Make life a little bit easier on them and yourself with a list of things that would really, I don't know, it would really get you excited, like buying you tickets to go race your own car maybe, and you could do it as a couple, I don't know. So things like that. Okay, so these cards are flipping out. So Nine of Swords, there is an element of anxiety. I'm not being sure. Of being awake at night, and then there's a Judgment. So maybe you're thinking that this connection, although it appeared to be something that you really want or that you would like or enjoy, would not be exciting enough, would just turn really boring quickly. Or maybe you even perhaps think that you would be the one that would be bored. That you would be the one boring out of this experience. So however this fits, it could be vice versa, of course. I think for most of you guys, it's going to be exactly how I explained it. But I think that this is going to blow your mind, the level of anxiety that either you or this other person has about the whole situation, and the looking both ways. Like, I could be looking both ways before I get into a relationship or get into something. So clear communication is going to be king right now. It is going to help you the most, just really authentically expressing who you are, and maybe allowing people just to go ahead, not trying to manipulate or coerce or anything else, but just allowing people to pick as they see fit. Because in the long run, it is going to lead you to have a lot more peace, more authenticity, and a lot less worry and anxiety in your relationship, okay? So if this is where we part ways, thank you so much. Namaste. If you are choosing another pile, we'll see you at your next pile. Namaste. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. here we are with your reading. So what is going on for pile number 2? We have got the 2 of coins on the board, and this talks about juggling, okay? And I want you to know that this part of juggling in this, my cousin gave me this beautiful deck. It's called Botanica by Kevin J. Stanton. I don't have my glasses on, so here we are. But this incredible 2 of Pentacles right here talks about opposites really coming together, convening. I feel like this is even, maybe some of you guys are in the soap industry, you work for Lush or something like that, or you could be fascinated by soap, making soap at home, or simply this is how you come clean in what you are juggling about your life in general or 2 relationships. So we're going to find out. But regardless, I feel like this actually colors you. This helps you to kind of grow and bloom. You're focused on growth, personal growth, I will say. Even if this is someone that is thinking about 2 different relationships, okay? So, how does your other person see the situation? The person on your mind, even if you're just thinking about them, there is no real connection. How do they feel? What do they think about you? Okay, we're going to pull some charms. So, how does this person for pile number 2 perceive the situation? What do they think? What do we need to know, basically? Show me now. Okay. So I've got some jumpers. I feel like, oh, hope. Okay, they are hopeful. I feel like they see you. And when they see you, they see really beautiful things. Typically, this is my like 3rd eye. They could even be somebody who is spiritual and actually having the 3rd eye open. I feel like they feel like this connection is really hopeful. And I think that this is something that you've been really wanting as well, wishing for. So this is good news, of course. Now, I am going to bring in a question like, why is this kind of juggling? Because this could be juggling a relationship and a job, or school and a job, or family and a relationship. Any of those combinations. Now, sometimes this could be, in fact, juggling between 2 different people. Now, for some of you, pile number 2, I feel like it's you thinking about this person and maybe a current situation that you're in right now, okay? You could be married, partnered, whatever the case may be, but you have someone else on your mind, okay? No judgment here. Judgment-free zone. So, what else do we need to know? What is it that you need for pile number 1? What do you need, please? And why is it 2 of Pentacles here? Show me now. The 6th house. Health, diet, daily routine, service, work habits, pets, fitness, skills, organization, and details. The devil is in the details, okay? You could be even drawn to crystals that are green. In fact, I just pulled one this morning to wear because I felt like I need a little bit of work on my heart chakra. Okay, so this person on your mind, and again, it could be just person you're thinking of, not the one you're going to salute partner with. What is it that they need? What is it that they're thinking? Show me now. Pluto. Transformation, renewal, destruction, rebirth. Death, cycles, black magic, struggle, power, taboos, and obsession. So actually, this person can be a little bit led. A little bit. They could be undergoing a tower moment. They could be led by their emotions. They could have a lot of eruptions going on in their life right now. They could be trying to renew themselves, reinvent themselves, rebirth themselves. They could be questioning and thinking about things, topics such as death and cycles, and even black magic and power struggles. I read that backwards. Power struggles, or struggling with power in general, taboos and obsession. So this person is a little bit captivated, and I feel like you're a lot more balanced. I don't know if this is a good connection, to be honest. I do feel like they are waking up. Okay, they view you as being the Empress, and that's nice, but is it going to be healthy for you is my question. Let's see if we can look at the cards here. Maybe we can move all this up as I'm fussing with the cards. Okay, regardless, I do feel like it's a time that they are bringing everything into question, and for whatever reason, maybe they could have had a crush on you from long ago, and now they are actually quite obsessive. And so that's something to think about as well. Now, interesting, because my elbow just hit a different deck I had no plans on using. This is a good tarot. And the Two of Water is a Two of Cups, which is also representing like balance and personal power to me. But it came upside down when it fell. And so this to me indicates that perhaps you guys did have a friendship or relationship, and things all of a sudden you were like quite close, and then things abruptly ended, went south, or your relationship just disintegrated, okay? It kind of spilled all over. And maybe one of you guys felt quite emotional over it. Now, if you don't feel like it was you, I feel like you think that this naturally happened, like you parted ways naturally, but I don't think so, okay? So the Empress, this is all about, I am the creator. It could be a little bit of a dogma, but this person sees that you birth all sorts of beautiful things, that you have all sorts of life, and they're kind of wanting a piece of that. They are in stagnancy right now. What else do we need to know? What do we need to know about this Two of Pentacles here, about this relationship, about this situationship, please? Show me now. Discernment. You're very particular about the type of person you let in. Very protective of yourself. Others feel they must approach you. They must approach you right, which makes it hard to fool you. Okay. So you could also be somebody that's like into crystals, a self-made person. You could be viewed as a powerhouse and focusing on your health right now and your balance, your fitness, perhaps your diet, all of those things. You could be looking at naturopathic medicine, homeopathic, acupuncture, acupressure. I heard cranial liberation. I don't know what that is, but you're welcome. Anything like that. Cranial, like pressure points and the meridians and all of that stuff. Chinese medicine. So take it for the spirit is it meant in, but I feel like this person observes you and they know that about you, and they know that they can't play with you. Like they have to approach you from a grounded, in a solid place. And I don't think they're there yet, but I think that they might be having an awakening because of this bloom, this eyeball blooming right here. What else do we need to know about this person, please? Why is Pluto here? What is going on with them? And what is their intention for my pile number 2? Show me now. Chameleon. You know, pile number 2, I'm just going to say, even when I ask the question, like, what is their intention? I feel like, you know what, cautious, because you have a very clear energy. I feel like you are really glowing and blooming and really working things according to like how best fits your vibrational energy right now. I feel like this person is just a beginner, just starting to undergo like a transformative energy. But look, chameleon. So it says being a chameleon allows you to be able to mingle with different kinds of people and develop various aspects of yourself. Just be careful not to lose the real you. And so I don't feel like that's going to be good enough. I think that this person can sense that they need to be authentic, and yet they feel like, you know what, in the vibration they're in right now, they are willing to fudge it. They're willing to kind of, you know, for like a better word, they're willing to lie about it. They're like, yeah, I'm there too. Oh yeah, you like yoga? I like yoga too. Oh yeah, you like to eat healthy? Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, you're a vegan? Me too. Or yeah, you're a vegetarian. Oh, wow, me too, or whatever the case may be. I do juice cleanses. You know, they want to be on board with you. And perhaps a part of them is like, that's a part of their authenticity, but that's not really who they are. Those are like fragments of themselves that they're really trying to try out. Kind of like when you go to a hat shop and you're trying out different kind of hats. And so I have the same vibration, and they see that you're going to be like, stop with your tomfoolery, your shenanigans, your BS, okay? I'm not going to put up with that. I am the Empress, and I can recognize a chameleon. I could recognize when you come at me with energy that's shrouded, that's overprotective, that is not free, and that is not open, and that is not authentic and real, okay? So you're not going to accept tokens, like somebody who dabbles with crystals and wanting to align themselves and go, yeah, me too. Like that's really a part of their life or their real philosophy, when it's like they got curious because you or someone else was into it, and they're like, yeah, let me check it out, big deal. Okay, I could say I like crystals too. That kind of a vibe, okay? So I don't feel like this person is your equal in the least, no. Last message for my pile number 2s. Pile number 2, show me now. King of Hazards. They're wanting to put in work, wanting to give you an offer that is solid. And they're even waiting to even contact you. Even if you're like married or whatever the case may be. I'm not like, you know, talking down and condoning breakup of marriage. I'm just telling you the insight of what people are thinking, okay? So I feel like they are thinking, well, you know, I have to have something substantial when I come towards this person. And I know that they are solid. I know that there may be a little woo-woo according to their perspective. And so they know that they need to bring their A game. And so they're waiting. They think that their A game means finances, by the way. And, you know, to an extent it could be, because that's an indication of like other things in their lives, their mindset, their focus, their the ability to self-contain, the ability to not overindulge, the ability to have loyalty and not be fragmented, the ability to focus. So yeah, your finances can really reflect a lot of your spiritual and directional health, if you will, okay? So I just don't think it's good enough. I don't. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Good Tarot because one fell earlier, and why not? So, for this connection, please. Any last words about this connection? Oh, Lordy. Look, it needs to completely transform. Otherwise, it's not good enough for you. That is not to say that you are a snob. That is that you are simply within your power. You know exactly what you want. And you cannot possibly be expected to bring your vibrational down to a level like this. You have to have someone on your equal or higher level. Otherwise, it is going to pull you down and drain you energetically. So this energy has to transmute and transform. The number 13, death and transformation. We have this person transforming. Transformation on the board for this person as well. And then you get to see what is left, or what is really them and their core, okay? So I hope that this helped. And with that, I will leave you till next time. Namaste. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye. Hi, friends. If you picked pile number 3, this is your reading. Okay, so you actually picked the Page of Cups. So this is somebody who wants to come towards you with an apology. This is somebody who has something to say. This is somebody who wants to give you a small token. Maybe they're expressing, I'm sorry, a little bit too late. Or maybe it's just like you guys got in a bump or something like that. And they want to come towards you and give you a small token of emotional value. Okay, so it's not going to be like anything great or big or any declaration. It's going to be a small thing. Like, how are you doing? I've been thinking about you. And it's been a while since I've seen you. That kind of a thing. I do feel that you have actually met this person before, the person on your mind, or had some kind of interaction. Maybe you worked or went to school with them, that kind of a thing. So what else do we need to know? Let's pull out some charms for the Page of Cups for my beautiful pile number 3s. Pile number 3, what do we have going on, please? Show me now. Okay. So the first jumper I got right here, I always think about, this is like a voice. This is like a voice from the past, pieces of puzzle, and having divine protection, if you will. Okay, so I do feel like this person wants to come towards you and they want to vocalize how they've been feeling, what they've been thinking. They could work in a facility where they use like perhaps like heart monitors or things like that kind of like go up and down. Sorry guys, you know, I'm really super technical about these things. Or yeah, like the monitoring the rhythm of like heartbeats, heart rates, breathing, all of that fun stuff. They could also work in the music industry or have something to do with sound systems where you have kind of a similar idea of monitors and machinery. Okay, but I feel like this person wants to come forward and offer you like an apology. They're trying to help you maybe fit the puzzle together, and you have divine protection. So we're going to find out exactly what is going on with this person, please. For pile number 3, what is going on for pile number 3? In this reading, show me now. Snowman, transition, low resources, hibernation, embrace change. Renewal, scarcity, make plans for the future, and rest. Okay, so this person has kind of been around the block and seen a lot. They're going through a major transformation, maybe even a point of scarcity where they're saying, okay, there's like no resources, little resources. And what comes to my mind off the bat is like the trucking industry and how that has put a screech on all goods being imported, exported, and distributed throughout the world, basically. So that could be something that this person is really thinking about as well. Now show me your energy, please, for pile number 3. Pile number 3, what do we have for these? Show me now. Cardinal Moon. Taking charge, being bold, active, take action, moving quickly, initiative, leadership, pioneering spirit, step into your power. And actually, I just felt like you had a lot more of a balance, a lot more personal power going on here. I think that you have direction. I do feel for some of you guys that you are actually on the same page as this person. Maybe there's a cause for concern, a cause for low resources, that mentality that, wow, I'm not like low vibrational or thinking low vibrational. It's a fact that things are, you know, not looking so good, that I go into the store and they look pretty sparse, pretty empty, or very repetitious, whatever the case may be. And yeah, I feel like you're taking charge, you're being bold, active, taking action, and moving quickly. So this is something that you kind of, I feel like you would have noticed before. Yeah, you have like the eagle, so bird's eye view of everything. And you intuitively decided to deploy action to really kind of fix this and bring things into power, balance, I mean, and so that you are not like in need or in want. I feel like you do have divine protection. You could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Why was that so difficult to come forth with? Okay, why is this Page of Cups here, please? This apology. I heard letter of apology. Maybe you're going to get a text of apology. I feel like this person is even texting and erasing things and thinking about you, because they kind of feel like maybe the time is near where things, like, it doesn't even matter how things transpired, between you initially. I feel like this person is saying, okay, I need to embrace change and renewal and reach a cleansing. There has been a great wake-up call in their life, and maybe they work again in the medical industry and they're just seeing things in a way that they've never seen before, and they're saying, I better get my act together, apologize to my person, to my true heart, whatever the case may be. But there's a need that is coming with that. Like, this person is experiencing like scarcity. I feel fear from them, and I feel like they want to kind of latch on. So you want to be careful with that energy. I feel like you see the same thing, but your approach is different. It's from a place that's centered and empowered, okay? What else do we need, please? Show me now. Femininity. You're a mix of girlish charm and mature sensuality. You can draw them in without even knowing, a subtle luring effect. So if you're not in contact with this person, I feel like this person watches you on social media. They are drawn in because you are simply divine, okay? They look at you, they look through your pictures, and they're like, wow, I can't believe. If you were in a relationship before, they could be having some remorse. Now, what I'm going to say about this whole situation is, with a Page of Cups, it may not be good enough, okay? And I'm not saying that you're trying to put your foot or your knee on top of someone's neck or head and push them into the ground when they're down. No. But what I am saying is that, is this coming at a time where this person experiencing scarcity, they know that you have a plan, that you are kind of stoic, that you're a leader, that you're fierce, and they want to team up to be able to do your resources. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. Now, if this isn't quite so extreme, I still feel like this person is coming from lower vibration, low resources, and it could be they have just as much as you do, and yet they don't see their abundance or their ability to produce more or obtain more, okay? And so they want to team up to be able to basically survive. I mean, what else can you say about that, right? They look at you and see that you are beautiful, that you're competent, that you are accomplished. Okay, you might not be feeling that yourself. You're like, well, I have just as much as they do, or, you know, whatever. It's not even about that. But when you live in a mindset of abundance, of power, of self-control, of taking charge, regardless of what point you're at, you're like, you know what? I have low resources. What can I do to change this around? What can I do to flip my script? What can I do to achieve a higher perspective? What do I need to get? And so I feel like the fact that your mind is flexible, that you are creative, that you're a go-getter, that you're in charge, that you're not sitting around waiting for the Prince Charming to scoop your ass up and move forward. No, I feel like you're the one doing this yourself, okay? You're being bold, active, and taking action. You're moving quickly. A pioneering spirit. I think that even these are skills that other people are watching you do, or curious about, or intuitively know about you. And you're going to be able to teach other people. You're going to lead by example. It's not even like, oh, look at me, this is what I'm doing. I feel like you are a kind of a pioneer in the sense that you're like, look, resources are a little bit low right now. I'm going to protect what is mine, whatever the case may be. Taking my money out of the banks and I'm going to invest in gold, whatever the case may be. I don't know your deal, right? But I feel like you are going to maybe develop further your pantry at home. Maybe develop resources at home where it's like, can I have a greenhouse, a mini greenhouse to grow my own herbs? Can I grow my own pumpkins, or whatever the case may be? Whatever is like a quick turnaround. I think that you're doing some study just to make sure that you and your family are balanced, whoever you consider your family, that you have resources, that you're not leaving it up to people, media, and shipping containers, and everything's all up in the air and we're all going to hell, basically. I feel like that is the feeling of the other person, but you are like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to wait until this all shakes down. And if it doesn't shake down ugly, then that's fine. I've learned new things. I learned how to mend my clothes. I learned how to make a coat out of curtains. I learned how to dig a well, how to purify my own water. I learned how to bake with 4 ingredients, with no oven, with creating a rocket oven. I don't know your life, okay? But I feel like you're taking on these things as a challenge and not as a fear thing where you're like, oh my goodness, I'm being crushed and I'm gonna die kind of a thing, okay? I think you get my point by this time. And I do think that you have a lot of toughness to you, but that there is an element of like super feminine, super loving, and I don't know, you could love makeup, theater. Look, 3 of Cups, this person wants a reunion with you, okay? I do feel that energy from the past. They want to reunite with you. They want to have good times, okay? Is it enough, though? Is it enough for my beautiful pal number 3? 1, 2, 3. Show me now. 6 of Swords, I feel like you're going to pass. You're going to move on. For some of you, 1 or 2 of you, you might move towards this person as well. But they gotta like meet you halfway, and you gotta know that it's not just for a good time. I'm afraid it's just gonna be for a good time for the now. The Sun, okay, that's like incredible optimism. Things could go really well for you. You're looking more about the pieces of the puzzle and how this all fits into your long-term thinking. Is it going to be good enough? Your advice is to have temperance, to have a balance, and to know that even, you know what, even the I'm just going to say what I see, okay? Even the almighty clock shot is here being featured. So whether you take it or don't or whatever, this might be something to do with like whether this person's on the same page as you and your belief system, okay? So there might be some incredible amount of division here. The number 14 reduces to a 5. So a lot of changes. If this were to work and they were to come towards you, there would have to be a lot of changes. I'm going to say they look at you with a lot of optimism. They're going to have to come towards you. I feel like there's more of an energy of you coming towards them. And if that's the case, it's going to be this is now for a good time, not a real time or a long time, okay? So I'd be really careful with that. Make sure that your energy is matched, okay? Because in effort, if it's like, well, they can't travel, whatever, well, let them book the plans. Let them pay for the ticket. Let them exert effort. And are you going to disrupt your life, your stability, in order to go towards someone who is having a lot of lack mentality, who wants to talk to, maybe sweet talk you, whisper sweet nothings. So this could be voicing a lot of beautiful words like, oh, you are gorgeous, and I can't believe in that picture, and you're so sexy and whatever, and I would love to have you in my life if you, you know, kind of like all this fantasy and all this, a little bit of a idealized situation. But I feel like you need to uncover and dig some more to get to the root of what is going on. You do have a higher perspective. You do realize that this communication, I'm being led by the moon. You've got the moon twice here. I think that you're going to wait for things to clear up, or I think you should wait until things clear up. Okay, so with that, I will leave you. Thank you so much. Please do smash that like button, like, share, comment, subscribe. Namaste.